Hello everyone, so I thought I would do a change of scenery and do this recording from my garden. I've just been in my garden doing some weeding and it's nice to be in the shade now. So this recording, this video is all about this summer heat that we are currently experiencing, especially in the UK. I don't know where you are. But I think most European countries and other countries in the world are now really in the depth of summer, or the heat of summer, as it's also called. And there's a few things that we need to be aware of in summer that are crucial for our health. So first of all, the heat is not really helping our digestive system. So you may have noticed that your skin is looking more vibrant and rosy, and in general you look so much better in summer. Well, that's because the blood is more on the surface of the body, like in the skin. But that means that there's less blood in our digestive system, and we need lots of blood to be able to digest our food well, as I've mentioned in previous videos. And that's also true for summer. So in summer, actually, our digestion is at its weakest because all the blood is on the surface of the body. So we really need to look out for our digestion and make it easy for the body to digest whatever we eat. So I know a lot of people tend to eat like colder things in summer and more raw food like salads, but always eat it with something warm, because raw salad is just like air. It makes it really difficult for the body to digest. Can you imagine digesting air? So we need more substance. We need something that's already cooked that makes it easier to digest the salad with a chicken, for example, or some fried fish, or doesn't have to be much, some tinned lentils or some quinoa. Just make it, a little bit warmer, on the warm side. And if you're not hungry at lunchtime, then just have something to drink instead of a meal and have an early dinner instead. So really look out for cues of whether you are hungry, because when we're not hungry, when our appetite is low, which tends to be the case in summer as well, then our stomach acid levels and digestive enzyme levels and also bile levels are not at the right level to digest our food well. So we just need to wait a little bit, but still keep to the regular meal routine by drinking something instead. And what you could drink, actually, which would be really good and in these temperatures, would be some blended watermelon with a pinch of salt, because watermelon in itself is diuretic, which means that it causes fluid loss. And that's another thing that is really important in summer: dehydration. We need to prevent dehydration and dryness in the summer, because there is already a lot of heat and therefore dryness around and also in our body. So not drinking enough is drying out our body even more. Eating hot chilies, hot spices is also drying out the body. So don't have a hot curry in summer, especially not at lunchtime, but also not in the evening. It's really very drying. And like diuretic foods like asparagus, parsley, watermelon in itself, these are very, very drying, if we have them. And also just tap water on its own, can lead to electrolyte loss. That's the problem, So when we drink just tap water or anything or eat watermelon, that's making us lose fluids, and with the fluids we also lose electrolytes, and electrolytes are really crucial for the alkaline acidic balance in the body, but also to get nutrients into the cells and toxins out of the cells, and for our water balance in general. And magnesium is a very important electrolyte, for example, and potassium, chloride, and sodium, which is another word for salt. So really be aware that how much you drink, and whether you are not just, the fluids are not just going through you and flushing out electrolytes. So if you drink tap water a lot, make sure it's at room temperature, not too cold, because cold also constricts blood flow to our digestive system. So around meal times especially, don't drink anything cold, and especially not iced tea or coffee. And make sure you drink the tap water with a pinch of salt, just a little bit. And it's not going to make your drink taste very salty, but it will help you retain the water in the body, but also the electrolytes. And the other thing is, have the watermelon with a pinch of salt. Blend it in a food processor or a blender and add a pinch of salt. It's delicious, and that will rehydrate you. Okay? So that's dehydration and electrolytes. Now, if we lose too much magnesium through, flushing our system too much, then we can also get insomnia. So be aware of that. So loss of electrolytes can lead to insomnia and sleeping problems in the summer, but also lack of airflow. So make sure that there's a bit of a breeze going through your room. And the other thing that we also have to be aware of is our liver. We need to really look after our liver now. Our liver, when there's more blood on the surface of the skin, our liver has to process more blood. So in the summer, it's quite easy for the liver to get exhausted, and we don't want that. And when our liver is exhausted and we drink a lot of alcohol, I know I'm going to be very unpopular now, that's really going to overwhelm your liver. So in this heat wave, just avoid drinking alcohol. It's really, really not helping you get through the summer in a healthy way. Exhausting the liver is never a good thing. It's our major detoxification organ, and it needs to work well in order to get rid of toxins. If it can't do its job well, then the toxins stay in the blood, and we get kidney flushing, which is even worse than just like drinking too much and flushing out our body like that. When we get kidney flushing, then it's even worse. It's so dehydrating for the body. And then we can also get food intolerances because the toxins are just irritating our immune system. So you really want to look after your liver well. And things that help the liver are anything that's yellow, orangey, red, so rich in beta carotene, sweet potatoes, for example, or carrots can be helpful, or beetroots are also a very good liver food and tonic. And turmeric is really good. It's also got a yellow color, so it also helps. So my thing is going walkies. Okay. So what else can I say? If you suffer from any soft stools right now, that's also a sign that you need to that your digestion is weak and there's too much heat in the body. So we can have cooling foods, like coconut oil, and anything coconutty is cooling. Coconut water is also rich in electrolytes, so that would help rehydrating your body. Cucumber, of course, in salads, and coriander and fennel seeds are cooling for the body. So there's lots of things that can help us energetically cool the body without actually using any ice cubes or ice drinks that really make our digestion even weaker than it already is. So I hope these tips are going to help you look after yourself well in the summer heat. It's going to get really hot on Monday and Tuesday, so look after yourselves well. And if you have any questions, then just get in touch. Okay. Enjoy the sun, but look out and watch out for yourself. Bye.